Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As the description suggests, this is simply going to be a video giving you tips of how to utilize Fortnite properly, especially as this season 2 of chapter 3 is zero building. You don't have building capability anymore. I'm not sure if that will change later on, but here it goes. Now the first thing I want to point out is because there's no building, your character is key. Some people use small characters to avoid getting hit. Some people use the banana skin guy, which he's just one straight thing, like a one, so you can hardly hit him. But for the most part, you're gonna need cover. So right now I have White Spider-Man. You can use anyone, but I'm just going to show you what I do. So first thing we're going to do is go to the locker to change our character. I have a few characters, but for this video I'm just gonna stick to Spider-Man. So I'm going to edit Spider-Man and choose, you could choose anything black or white. I already have white, so I'm just gonna switch it to black. The reason why I'm choosing black is because it's harder to see when nighttime comes in Fortnite, and also it's harder for someone to see you from a distance, to be honest. So I'm gonna equip the black Spider-Man, then I'm going to edit my back bling. Now the back bling, I don't think it really does anything much for you in terms of toggling between your different weapons, but you might just want to make it the best color possible to help blend in with your skin. Okay, so I'm gonna choose the blue. The blue is hardly visible in the day and it's kind of offset in the night. The harvesting tool, it doesn't really make a difference, to be honest, for me, because I feel like they all do the same damage. So you just use one based on your style or whatever you want to do. So I'm just going to choose my actual form, and then the board. So your board is very important. All right, so we already dealt with the skin to help you blend in. The back bling doesn't really do much, but choose one that helps you blend in. The harvesting tool, you're hardly gonna see it because you're gonna be using guns most of the time, but it always helps when you reach down in the game. You reach the ground and you have no weapons, but it's the same amount. But for your glider is a bit different, right? So you want to select a glider which is one of two things. The higher it is, if it's legendary, if you have a legendary glider, you want to pick the legendary glider at all times, because this glider, when it opens, it gets you down faster than all the others. So I have 3 of them, but I'm not going to use any of these. I'm going to stick to my board because I just like it. Some people doesn't like it, but I'll show you the combination between a legendary board and actually getting down to your position, like being the first person to get down to your position. If you don't have any legendary gliders, you want to use one of the marble gliders, because they're not tied to any ranking, because unlike legendary, you have epic and then rare and so forth. Here is it's almost in its own legendary category, so it will get you down. Get me down really fast. I'm also, but Falcon, I just position myself properly. I'll show you how to position yourself. You don't end up being the last person to land on a house if like there's multiple people landing on a house, right? When it comes for your, well, they call it the control, but basically what you dive with, the style you dive with. To me, I don't think that really makes a difference, but I always use the gaming series one for some reason. It all depends on how fast you want to go down. You just have to go directly, like straight down when you dive, but I'll show you all of that in the game. Alright, so we went to our locker. I showed you what to use in terms of blending in and using your gliders to reach down to the location you want to drop at as fast as possible. And what we're going to do now is just take a look at the quest. I mean, here as you can see, I'm in black, but for some people, especially beginners, they want to focus on leveling up, especially if you have a bad pass, if you want to get new skin. So you must always check your quest. The quest is one of your most important things. So if you check your quest, you can see your daily quest. Try to complete your daily quest, like 3 of the daily quests for the day, so that you can get your daily quest bonuses. That will at least help you to get up 1 level every day. If you want to do that every day. Season quest comes out like every Thursday for me, where I'm at. So it's every Thursday. If you do that, you get up like 2 or 3 levels. Depends on what level you're on, because the higher level you go in the game, the harder it is for you to get up to the next level. You also have milestone quests. People usually, neglect those, but it really adds up. If you actually know what milestone quests you have, like travel distance in the vehicle, you want to use a vehicle all the time. Always remember to thank the bus driver. Spend bars. I know a lot of people like to hog the gold bars that they get in the game, but you actually have to spend it, because you get like 7 XP every time you hit a milestone, and then when you hit certain milestones, then you get the milestone. So if you do your daily quest for the day, and then you complete, let's say, some milestone quests, and you get an additional 15,000, you might end up going up another level. So that's like 2 levels for the day, even if you don't have any season quests left. Alright, because just yesterday I went up 2 levels just by doing my daily quest and some milestone quests. You also have here the Omnisword quest. This is just quest that pops up like every season. Every season is different. We also have miscellaneous quest, which I haven't seen in a while, and then every now and then, because of this season, when we fight in the resistance, and it's all about 7, you actually have resistance quests. So that will pop up whenever. I don't have any right now, but when they do pop up, I'll try to make a video for you guys with it, because the quests are super easy. You just have to know where to drop to avoid being killed fast, because some places don't have guns and some places do. You want to get a gun before you start your mission. Alright, but one of the things I really want to talk about today is actually knowing how to utilize all the features of Fortnite, because it's no building. You want to make sure the guns you collect are great, the position of your guns are optimal for you, and you know what guns to use. Different guns have, different effects. Some guns have a lot of ricochet, especially if you're playing on a PS4 like myself. So I will go through that most likely in a gameplay, but let me just show you a few things that people actually neglect, which is very good. What you'd want to do is go into the options menu, and then if you're using a PS4 using a control, you know where the option button is on the control. So you press the options button, then you go to the side and you go all the way down to settings, right? Then you select settings, and then this is where you have everything. For this, you have all the different tabs up here. You can go left to right using R1 or L1. This is basically for the video, which I don't usually mess with, but you can go down and then use your side buttons to increase or decrease the brightness of your graphics. But what I want to focus more on is the settings. This actual setting sign right here, it's one of the most important things that people don't really take into consideration. Alright, so you actually have a matchmaking region where you can choose what matchmaking region you have. I don't even know where that is. You could put it on auto, which is like 21 minutes, but I don't really mess with that. Whatever it is, I leave it as it is. The language is default to English because I speak English, but if you are using different language, you choose whatever language you want from the side. You just go to the side and press down, do whatever. But for me, it's English, so I'll stick to English. Sorry. And then toggle sprint. My toggle sprint is on. Um, this toggle sprint is, for example, when you're running and you press map, you're going to keep on running because it's going to keep sprinting. It's also like auto sprint. And then I have auto open doors on. All right, so this is very good, especially if you're running for someone and you're trying to get to a house. Instead of having to press the box on the control, it's already on, so it automatically open doors. So when you run in, it opens it while you're directly in front of it, and then you can just close it behind you. That's super easy, and people forget to use that, and then you get shot while trying to open the door. That's not good. So I had it on. I'm just gonna leave it on, but you can just press side to side and turn it on or off. Alright. This activate mantle activation, hold jump. I don't really pay too much attention to that. I always have it on hold jump. So this actually works mostly for this season because there's no build. So it basically says like when you're trying to jump to grab onto a nearby ledge, you basically just have to hold the jump and it will help you jump up to the ledge. It's kind of like parkour, but it's only just climbing up the wall, which is pretty cool for this season, right? So we can go down to hold to swap pickup. I leave that off because I want to pick up everything on my own. Toggle targeting, I leave that off. Mark danger when targeting. This is perfect because for the most part I play as a duo, and you always want to, whenever you're marking a location, it can be you're trying to mark something or tell your teammate where to go, or you can just mark where you see another player. When you see another player, it beeps red. That's why you need to leave this on, so that your teammate know like this is the danger zone. You're showing them some people ahead. Now auto pick up weapons, you can do that if you want, but I don't, because I'm very specific with my weapons, because I don't just pick up any weapon. Certain weapons I like, certain weapons I don't like. But if you want, you can pick it up. If you brand new and you just want to try out everything, be my guest, you can just turn it on, but I'll leave it off because I don't like my players just pick up any weapons. Now this setting right here is the most important one. Most people don't do it, even self-made who I play with don't exactly do it. But you want to enable preferred item slots, especially this season where you don't want to be messing up your gameplay and you want to make sure your guns go a certain way. If you're in a rush and you need to fight people quickly, you need to know which gun is where. You don't want to be looking at your item slots to see which gun you should go to. It should be like normal to you because it helps you play faster. At least it helps me play faster. So I'm just going to show you how it works. So I'm going to select it, configure preferred item slots on or off. I'll just leave it on. You can choose your loadout. Alright, so for my first load I always have SMG. You can turn it to a pistol, sniper bow, whatever. I'm leaving it to SMG. Each one can be, you can have it as unassigned, assault rifle, shotgun, SMG or so forth. But I like SMG to be my first. I don't exactly like shotguns, but I didn't like shotguns before. I'm actually going to change my last loadout so you can see. My second loadout, you can see it on the side here, on the right side of the screen as well, is my assault rifle. You can change it to shotgun. It actually shows the picture. I always like my assault rifle second because I want to toggle between the two. Sorry, where was I? My bad. I want to toggle between the two for when I'm shooting my opponent. Alright, and my third slot and my fourth slot is always consumable items. This is for my health or my shield. If not, I can just select anything else to go in its place, but that's where it usually goes to. Alright, and then my last slot I usually have it as sniper or bow, but recently, since we have the assault rifle, which is scope assault rifle, it actually go to my second slot where I have assault rifle because it's not a sniper rifle. Since it's a scope assault rifle, it goes there, so I don't need another sniper rifle. So this time I'm just going to go to the side. I don't want a launcher. I want a shotgun. I don't normally use shotguns, but I'm using shotguns this season because of the what they call it, the pump shotgun or the barrel shotgun. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you in the gameplay. But you want to make sure that this is set up. So I'm changing this to shotgun right now. And I'm just going to put apply, which is triangle, and it confirm. Okay. I didn't change my language, you just thought I did. Alright. So here is game UI settings. I don't really change anything in this. To be honest, my quick buy is on, everything is on, my hub skill. My debug stats are off. Everything else is on. I'm gonna go to touch and motion. I don't use that feature, and this axis sensitivity is basically for mouse when you're doing some mouse and keyboard, but I'm not. If I do end up playing on the mouse and keyboard, I'll probably make a whole video for that, but for now I'm using a control. So I'm going to go to the controller options. So you have controller auto run on the side here, right? And I have it on. I like auto run because, as I say, when I use my map, I want to keep on going and looking at things and build immediately. That doesn't work this season, but you know, maybe next season comes out or probably halfway through the season. We're not even sure how long zero build is going to last for. So the build is really good. When the build comes back, we'll talk about the building and the sensitivity and everything. You can also choose the slide hold time, how many seconds you need to hold for each slide, and the edit hold time, how many seconds you need to hold the edit button for when you're building, so that you can, you know, edit the structure. You also have look sensitivity and aim sensitivity. So that basically shows your aiming sensitivity, like if you're shooting, if it will be off or not. That's why I say, like, certain guns, they have more ricochet than others, so you want to be very careful with that. Alright, but for the most part I leave this normal. I intend to like play with it a little bit in the future, but for now I'm leaving it normal for the sake of this video, because I don't want to put too many things at once. Okay, all this is for the keyboard controls, which I say I don't usually do, but if you are playing on keyboard, you can literally change the controls, go up, down, left, right, and everything, to jump, sprint, auto run, everything, build, everything. You can change it here. Your voice, your audio, you can actually change all the, you can actually change everything.
You can't run with me.
Give me 1 second. That's self-made on the line. Let's see what he's doing. But we'll get to him in a second. These are just the controls where you can actually see exactly how to use your control. I think everyone should go there if they're just starting off new. So you can do that. But this is self-explanatory. Alright? So we're gonna go back. Self-made has just jumped in, so want to apply changes. Do you want to save on apply changes? I'll select save, and here we are. Self-made is here. Yeah, he just pops in all the time. That's what he does. See him? Okay. Self-made, what you doing?
Yeah, like cheating in.
Yeah, so what we're doing today, we're just making I already said it. We're just making a video for tips for people who just started Fortnite. So we're just showing them all the controls and everything to use. So right now we're going to go into a gameplay. I'm going to show you how you actually pick up the guns that you like and guns that you don't like. These guys having fun over here. Alright, so I'm going to ready up. And then we're gonna go straight into the gameplay. Before we go, I just want to remind you to subscribe to the channel once again, hit a like, turn on post notifications, and share. Remember to share the video. And you can also comment on the video if you want to join us for any gameplay. For the most part, we play duos, and we can always play squads. But you can comment on the videos and send your name. So send us your name.
boy.
Our name is up there for docile-manpower, docile-manpower, and self-made 1767. So put your name in the comments, and then we'll add you as our friends. Will send you a friend request, and then you'll be able to play with us. Alright. So let's go to Battle Royale. This is not a game where we're trying to win. I'm just trying to show you how everything works. So don't worry about it. It won't be, you know, too exciting.
I'm savage. Ratchet, baby, math.
I have no idea why self-made is saying all of that. You might want to ask him yourself in the comments. Alright, so one of the best places to drop is Come Cuddle for me on top of the mountain. So I'm just gonna show you how to drop. It's gonna drop now. Alright, so when you drop in an area where it's like the lowest area on the map, you don't want to drop on top of a hill because parachute opens at a certain height. Right here. But if we actually ended up opening on top of that hill, it will be way too high. And then someone will be able to get them before us and we will basically be dead. This is how you actually get everything. So you see when I picked up the gun, first place it went is, I don't know what this guy is doing. Self-made, where are you?
Come on, Gavin. I come in. I will get some guns.
Oh, there's the guy over there. Yeah. And got the rifle. The rifle has no position right now. To be honest, I don't know who that guy's teammate is.
Damn.
See where my oh shoot. Shouldn't have done that. Forgot to use my small shield. Alright. Got to show you. You basically just run and just jump and hold on to the ledge. You should get all the instructions when you just starting to play the game. But that's how it works. You jump, you hold on to the ledge and you go up because we don't have building anymore. So for the most part, it's just jumping and holding on to the ledge. Okay, and there you go.
Look, you can build it?
You can?
You can. Yeah. Papa Buji.
Back?
They're building back.
Alright. So this is the gun I was talking about where I like to have a shotgun for the drum shotgun. It fires quickly and there's no lag time.
Damn, dude. Really?
Who you fighting over there?
Nigga, I'm dead.
You're dead.
I didn't see
Alright.
the below.
Alright, so this is what I was talking about, the striker burst rifle. And let me use this gun. This guy's killing me right now.
So Fortnite gonna come back trash now.
Or this guy. So this is a combat SMG. I like it because it has more firepower in terms of damage. when you use it on an opponent. Scope rifle is good because you can fight in distance, and it's not like the sniper rifle where it takes out all of your visibility.
Dude, can you go and pick up my doctor?
Yeah, I'm coming. How much minutes you got? Give me 1 second.
Building back.
I thought
That's
it was
crazy.
0 build.
No,
Why
dude.
is building back?
They bring back building. Oh, Lord.
Oh, yes they did. Alright.
There's somebody in front of you. Right in front there. They coming up.
Yep.
Oh,
And